What sets successful people apart is not that they don't have setbacks or failures, but how they handle their emotions during these tough times. In this video, I'm going to share with you psychologically sound self-leadership strategies to develop your resilience and bounce back faster. If you're watching this video, it's likely that you've experienced disappointment or heartache at some point in your life. Issues like injury, illness, losing a job, financial problems, failed business, the end of a relationship. These are life's ways of knocking us on our arse and testing what we're made of. Personally, I've been through a business disruption that took me from owning houses, cars, and living the life to completely broke with zero assets, living day by day in a backpacker's hostel. After rebuilding my life and starting another business, I was again disrupted by a divorce that I didn't want. As an executive coach, and after talking to and interviewing successful people, I know I'm not alone, and that a setback, rather than stopping you being successful, is very likely part of your success journey, provided you follow these strategic steps. Step number 1, accept. Stuff happens. Life is not fair. What are you going to do? Blame? Complain? Be a victim? Or are you going to accept this reality? Setbacks and failures hurt. Don't deny the pain, accept it, and realize your emotions are helping you process the gap between your expectations and reality. When you accept that your emotions are preparing you to be stronger next time, you will be pleasantly surprised that you move through the pain much faster. Every setback or success has a lesson within it. I was talking with a successful trader and discussing how he handles making a loss. Of course it hurts, but regardless of whether I make a loss or a win, I set the emotions aside and analyze what I can learn for the next time. What's key in this statement is the understanding that there will be a next time. So as you accept the emotions and the emotions subside, you can take the learnings from the situation which prepares you for the next step. Step number 2, adjust. Like sailing a boat across a harbor, you must adjust your course and your sails to deal with wind, tide, and obstacles. When setbacks happen, you're going to need to adjust your thinking and behaviors. If your premise, hypothesis, or expectations were not accurate, then update them with the learnings you have gained with this experience. If your behaviors or actions were not correct, then adjust these. Recently, I injured my shoulder in the gym. Not a major setback, but a setback nevertheless, because I had a goal to regain some lost fitness. At first, I ignored the injury and pushed on, but the pain got so bad, I had to accept that this was a reality. My frustration was fierce, but the lesson was clear. I wasn't training my shoulder properly, and I was going to need to adjust my expectations and my training regime. Step number 3, advance. Once you have accepted and adjusted, it's time to move forward. Success is always about movement towards your goals. Whether the goal is related to health, relationships, career, business, or wealth, you must keep taking action towards that goal. After a failure or a setback, you might not feel like taking big actions. So set micro goals. A micro goal is something you can achieve in the short term. If you've been rejected and are feeling insecure, a micro goal could be to just smiling at 10 random people. If you're recovering from an injury, you might set a micro goal to just walk 1 block. If you've been wiped out financially, a micro goal could be to save just $10 a week. What matters is that you advance by setting new goals, and as you achieve them, you begin your bounce back. During a painful divorce some years ago, I struggled to accept the reality that the marriage was over. But once proceedings were over and I accepted my new status and my new responsibility as a father to my children, I adjusted my behaviors and became comfortable in my skin again. Once I'd accepted and adjusted, an amazing thing happened. I met a beautiful woman and my life has advanced in so many ways. But I'll tell you more about that in another video. Here's my challenge to you. Now you have the strategy of accept, adjust, and advance. Where in life do you need to apply this? Pick one area of your life or business and go through the process. Accept, adjust, and advance. Now, share this video with 5 friends because success is easier when you share your goals with those that support you. And remember, you can't lead others unless you first lead yourself. This is Bryant, the Self-Leadership Coach. Until next time.